Hello grade 7 and welcome to the 9th math session in our lesson, which is Triangles Case of Equality Part 1. Today we are going to continue explanation lines in triangles. We will start talking about bisectors in a triangle. Before we start, let's review the definition of a bisector. What is a bisector of an angle? The bisector of an angle is a semi-line that divides the angle into two equal parts. In this case, OZ is the bisector that cuts the angle XOY into two equal parts. So, XOZ is equal to ZOY. Okay, in this case, I'm going also to draw OX, the angular bisector of angle YOZ, but using the compass. As you see, I don't know what is the measure of this angle. I use my compass, I put it on the vertex O, okay, as you see, and I make an arc. This arc will intersect the angle in 2 points. This is the first point and this is the second point here. Okay? As you can see, the arc intersects the angle in 2 points. Then I put my compass on the first point. This is the center. And I make an arc. Let's make an arc. Then I use my compass and put it on the second center and I make a second arc. Okay, these two arcs will intersect in a point. Okay, this point, let's join. This one is the angular bisector of angle YOZ, which is called OX. Okay. Now let's learn how to draw the bisectors in a triangle. We said that the bisector is a semi-line that cuts the angle into two equal parts. And the bisector in a triangle is the bisector of the angles of this triangle. So we have 3 bisectors in a triangle. Take triangle ABC. Let's start drawing the bisectors. First of all, we are going to start drawing bisector of angle CAB of vertex A. Put the compass on A. Make an arc. The arc will intersect with the two sides of the angle. Then put the arc on the point of intersection. Make a new arc. Keep the same opening. Put it on the second arc and make a second arc. These two arcs will intersect in a point. We join the vertex with the intersecting line, so we will get the angular bisector, which cuts the angle CAB into two equal parts. Now, let's start drawing the angular bisector of angle ABC of vertex B. Similarly, we put the compass on B, we make an arc. You can make it a full arc or arc of two arcs. Okay, then we put our compass on the first arc on the point of intersection, make an arc, and on the second point of intersection, keep the same opening, make another arc, then join the vertex with the point of intersection of the arcs. This is the second angular bisector which cut angle ABC into two equal parts. Now we still have to draw the angular bisector of angle ACB, the blue angle of vertex C. Similarly, we put the compass on C, make an arc which intersect with the sides of the angle in 2 points, put the compass on the first point and make an arc, keep the same opening, put it on the second point, make an arc. The two arcs will intersect in a point. We join the vertex with the point of intersection of the arcs, and here is the third bisector of angle ACB, which cut it into two equal adjacent parts. As you can notice here, the three angular bisectors are concurrent. They intersect at a same point. This point, we'll call it here point O. The three bisectors in any triangle intersect in one point called the in-center. In-center because it's the center of the inscribed circle inside the triangle. Now let's talk about the perpendicular bisectors in a triangle. Before we start, let's check what is the perpendicular bisector. The perpendicular bisector of a segment is the perpendicular line that passes through the midpoint of this segment. Okay, it must have two conditions, perpendicular and passing through the midpoint of the segment, which take this form. D is perpendicular and passing through the midpoint of AB. So in this case, we say that D is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Now let's check how to draw the perpendicular bisector of a segment. To draw the perpendicular bisector of a segment, we have two ways. Let's check the first way, which is using the ruler and the set square. Taking the segment AB, first step, we have to put the midpoint of AB. How? By measuring the length of AB, put the midpoint, which is M in this case, such that AM is equal to MB. Then we use the set square to draw the perpendicular line passing through M. Line up the set square correctly, put one side on AB and the second side is the perpendicular line, such that the right angle on AB. Now we draw this line. This line is perpendicular to AB and passing through its midpoint. So this line, which is line D, is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Now let's check the second way, using the compass and the ruler. This is AB. We don't know the length of AB. How to draw its perpendicular bisector? Place the compass on AB. Open it more than the half of AB. Okay, if you look, just by looking, open it more than the half of AB and draw an arc. Keep the same opening, put it on B and draw the second arc. The two arcs will intersect in 2 points. We will call them here M and N. Now, using the ruler, we draw the line passing through M and N. In this case, MN is perpendicular to AB and will be passing through its midpoint. So MN is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, now let's learn how to draw the perpendicular bisectors in a triangle. In a triangle, we can draw 3 perpendicular bisectors. So let's start. We are going to start drawing the perpendicular bisector of BC. Put the compass on BC, open it more than the half of BC. We make an arc. Then put the compass on C and keep the same opening. Okay, keep the same opening and make another arc. The two arcs will intersect in 2 points. So, using the ruler, we are going to join the 2 points of intersection of the 2 arcs. So we join the 2 points, as you can see here. This red line is the perpendicular bisector of BC, which is perpendicular and passes through the midpoint of BC. Okay? Don't forget to put right angle. And it passes through the midpoint. And now let's draw the second perpendicular bisector, which is the perpendicular bisector of the side AB. Okay, so we put our compass on AB, so the 2 arcs must be between A and B. Open it more than the half of AB. Make this first arc. This is the first arc, the green one, and then keep the same opening and draw the second arc. As you can see, the 2 arcs will also intersect in 2 new points. So, using the ruler, we are going to join the 2 points of intersection, which will form the perpendicular bisector of AB. This one, the red line, it's a line. It's the perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, don't forget to put the right angle. Okay, so we will make sure that AB is done. This perpendicular bisector is perpendicular to AB and passing through the midpoint of AB. These codes will indicate that it passes through the midpoint of AB. Now we still have AC. So let's start drawing the perpendicular bisector of AC. So put the compass on C. The 2 arcs must be between A and C. Open it more than the half of AC. Okay, and you can draw an arc. This arc is the first one. Keep the same opening, put it on A, and make the second arc. And similarly, the 2 arcs will intersect in 2 points, where we are going to use the ruler to join these 2 intersecting points to get the perpendicular bisector of AB. So don't forget, this perpendicular bisector is perpendicular to AC and it passes through the midpoint of AC. Okay, let's look again. These 3 perpendicular lines, perpendicular bisector lines, will intersect at the same point. Okay, these three perpendicular lines intersect at the same point. This point is called the circumcenter. The circumcenter is the point of intersection of the three perpendicular bisectors of any triangle. We call it the circumcenter because it's the center of the circumscribed circle around the triangle. How to draw it? Put the compass on the point of intersection, open it on one vertex of the triangle. Okay? Open it on A or on C or on B, and it will pass through the 3 points. The circumscribed circle is the circle around the triangle ABC, which passes through the 3 vertices of this triangle. As you can see here, the purple circle is the circumscribed circle. Okay, its center is the circumcenter, which is the point of intersection of the three perpendicular bisectors of triangle ABC. By this, we finished our session. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.